Well, hello everyone. Gracie and
Hello,
Jock is the first
everyone.
ones in the room. Hello.
Hello, Gracie. Hope you're doing well.
Gracie and Jock's Adventures.
Hopefully, you got to your 125. I think it was that you need to be at, so you can start feeling better. Hello, Roy and Becky.
And Roy and
We thank
Becky.
you,
Roy and Becky's
guys.
here with this this whole winter series that me and Sue are doing, being sponsored by Roy and Becky, and we want to thank them for the use of their Starlink. They're wonderful people, and they've helped us out a lot here. Because our lives weren't going so good over there in Finicky Franny. We're actually, we're neighbors here, but yeah, we were trying to do it by our
Wasn't
hotspot
happy.
on the phone, and the hotspot on the phone works pretty much anything we've ever wanted to do. We had a little bit of trouble here and there, but once Quartzsite starts filling up here, like our title says, once it starts getting crowded here, you have one cell phone tower, and God knows how many people you have working off the same cell phone tower, so things just pretty much creep to a crawl, if not to a stop.
Hello, Tony. How are you today? And Lorna. Hi, Lorna.
So, anyways,
Hello, Linda. And Vintage Van Life. Brian, our new
Hello,
friend.
you
I just
guys.
did a really nice interview with Brian. What a nice young guy he
Yeah.
is. Very nice young guy. So I really enjoyed interviewing him. Look forward to that interview soon coming up. I did Van Life Voyage, Vintage Van Life with Brian. And then I also did Paper Bag Nomad.
The Paper Bag Nomad.
He's another awesome young guy. Really interesting. And then the other one I just did today was Nomadic Fanatic.
Nomadic Fanatic, Eric.
Eric, and then his girlfriend's name is Diana and Kitty. Diana and Kitties.
Diana and Kitty. She has a YouTube channel, Diana and Kitties, and
very nice young couple.
Between the two of them, they have 5 cats, and they're adventurous folks. And if you don't know about the Nomadic Fanatic, it's about time you did, because
he's a good,
he's a big
YouTuber.
He's been doing it for, I don't know, 12 years, did he say?
I think he said 12. No, I think
a long time.
14 maybe? 14 years? Long time.
Yeah. He was one of the original people. And,
yeah.
He knows what he's doing. He does wonderful videos. Right now, they're building out a
school bus.
Yeah, school bus, and they're showing you the whole process.
Yeah,
they're showing you the fun part, the not so fun part, the hard part, the easy part, all that kind of stuff. Just follow it, because it's very, very interesting.
Brian said that he loves that I call him young. Well, because you are young compared to us old farts.
Everybody looks young compared to us these days, it seems.
He's a very young boy.
I mean, I got kind of upset. I don't know where I went. And the guy didn't even ask me. He just gave me the senior discount. Didn't even ask me. So I guess, it's the way it is.
Hello, Jane Bray. Jane Bray is going to be here before we know it. So we're looking forward to that. And hello,
Timony,
Carol.
Tim, Taroo.
Hello, Tim.
Our buddy Tim from More Bang for Your Bucks is here.
Carol, and Carol.
We're looking forward to seeing Tim. He'll be swooping in here in the next few weeks at some point, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Gracie and Jock's Adventures, they'll be heading out here pretty soon.
Gracie's doing well with her knee. So she's got to get to 125 degrees, I believe it is. And that's when they'll be happy, and she can... The movement.
The motion of her knee has to get to a certain point.
Right. And she was at 121 last time she told me, and she has to get to 125.
So. And once you get to a certain point,
hopefully you're there, Gracie.
I don't know. I don't think they stop therapy. I'm not sure, but then at that point you can start.
Might be on her own.
Start to live your life or whatever. Yeah, you should still do your exercises. I think, from what I recall, 126 degrees the other day. Yay, Gracie!
Good for you, Gracie.
Good for you.
That means that she might be getting her permission to drive.
Might be heading on out to us pretty soon. Hey, that'd be cool.
Carol says, "Hey, Bucks." Carol's the only person around that calls them Bucks. What are you playing at?
Rudy Ira Etta with
hi Rudy, how are you today?
With autism.
Rudy's been coming to visit us quite often lately.
Bonjour to you also. To you also. So yeah, More Bang for Your Bucks. Check him out if you want to know how to build out a van. He's the dude. He's been doing it for quite a few years, but he's done it over and over, and tweaked it to what he thinks is a really good setup, and I think it's a really good setup, and you might want to go over and check it out. Brian from Vintage Van Life, we met him, I don't know, a couple weeks back now, or whatever, a week or two back, and he's become a friend.
He's a very nice guy.
Susie likes him. I like him.
Like almost 2 hours I introduced him.
Kind of a neighbor. He's off that way a couple hundred yards,
Yeah.
but he's kind of a neighbor, and we say hi to each other every day. We made some more friends.
Gracie said that she'll probably leave the last week of January and head over to Ironwood.
Oh,
And
cool.
yes, we will be there,
Yes,
Gracie.
we
So
will be
we'll see you
there,
at
and
Ironwood.
we have a date to get in your van and go to the Chinese restaurant, if I remember right. Right, Gracie?
Because we're not
Am I
bringing the
remembering
car.
that right? I
Yeah.
think I am.
I think she did offer.
Because we're not bringing our automobile, so, and I'm not taking the 32-foot finicky Franny into that little Chinese parking lot.
If I need Chinese bad enough, you will. And we do love that Chinese. So I could talk you into it.
Gracie's going to save my butt. Yes, you could talk me into it. We could find a place to park if we had.
We could. I was supposed to leave on Wednesday to head toward Q, but a very bad winter storm hitting Midwest. So Mobang might be a little bit later because of that bad storm's hitting up in Chicago way.
Good. Hey, Tony from Stone Wolf's coming by. He's going to do some.
Oh no, his wife got sick.
He's going to be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, Tony's wife. He was going to come by last week, but his wife got sick. Hopefully, she feels better.
Oh, but then
definitely
he said
wish her well.
He's coming by this week, so yay!
Oh, cool.
That's what I was clapping. Not because his wife's sick. I hope she's okay. But I didn't see that message. But he's coming by this week. Good. It's always nice to see Tony. I know he's coming by to do some more rock hunting. I would assume me and him are going to be doing a Jeep trip. Yeah,
That's what he's looking forward to.
I am.
Hello, Sue from the Bud Files. Nice to see you.
Hi, Sue.
Have you come visit us? We always enjoy that.
The other thing I like about Tony is his dog Huck. It's like the size of a small pony. He's like the size of a small pony and got the heart of a gentle giant. The dog is just adorable.
So we have big news. So Gracie, mama dog of Spike and Gracie, had another litter today.
Yeah.
She started pretty much this morning around 6:15ish. She started going into labor, and she's had 8 puppies. 8 adorable puppies. So
4
congratulations.
Boys, 4 girls.
4 boys, 4 girls. Congratulations to Miss Gracie, Mama Gracie, and to Jamie and Devil Dog. Jamie's a great mom. She takes good care of the puppies. She got up. She set her alarm clock and woke up 1 hour every hour on the hour all night long to make sure and check on her. So she's a great mama. She really is. She takes good care of them.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is we're a little disappointed because we wanted to be there when she had puppies, but we're going to be about 3 or 4 weeks late, I think, because we are going to go visit them. They are really good friends of ours. We're going to go visit them, but yeah, I think the puppies will be gone by then. It was right around this time of year last year, though, that we were heading, well, close to it anyways, that we were heading to Texas to pick up our 2 little munchkins,
right,
which have just become like,
our world.
Yeah.
Carol, thank you for the prayers, because I think it did work, because Gracie had the babies, like I said, between 6:30 and I think it was, I want to say 11ish. So within 5 hours. Last time our puppies, it took her 12 hours to have the babies. So I think our prayers worked. So thank you, Carol.
Yeah, and so hey, by the way, if you all want to see what's happening.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Captain Jack. Hello, Captain Jack.
Hey, Captain. Yeah, he's been here a while. Hey, Captain. How are you? So if you all want to see what's going on here at Quartzsite, just go over to See Our View. They're one of our friends, and they have a YouTube channel called See Our View. And me and Tim took a ride on New Year's morning and check out the whole town and show you how crowded it's getting. We showed you the big tent. We showed you all the brand new RVs and all that kind of stuff. I was just the co-pilot and the shotgun and the supporter and so forth. But we took a walk through the big tent area, and it's going to be. He just put the video out. It's a very good video. Check it out. By the way, Quartzsite is really filling in. It's probably at least quadrupled from when we got here, and filling in quickly. And now that the holidays are over, the big tent opens next week or the week after. Next week it's the gem show this week, then the tent show. When that opens, this place will be jam-packed with people. It becomes one very exciting place. It really does.
Hello, Darian, Magnificent Germany, and also he does A Moment in the Word. So that's another channel you guys want to check out.
Welcome aboard.
He's a great man. He's a very funny guy. I really enjoy watching his stuff. 8 more monsters for the world. Tony, are you saying bad things about our puppies again? Gee. Just because they're not these big old fluffy things like Hawk doesn't mean.
Next to his gentle soul of a dog called Hawk, our dog's a little like
little monsters, we have to admit.
Rugrats, I guess is what you call them, but lovable little rugrats.
They are lovable.
That's for sure. They haven't really got to go face to face with Hawk, because Huck doesn't want too much to do with them. They got way too much energy, and they're way too little for his liking. Although he has brothers and sisters at home. I'm not sure whether they're males or females, but they're small dogs. So he likes small dogs, but ours are just like
He looks at him and runs
he
the other
just looks
way.
at him like, yeah, no, not so
Way
much.
too much energy at
It's funny.
one.
It's very, very,
Gracie,
very.
our baby Gracie and Spike's mama Gracie had another litter of 8 puppies today. So that's Devil Dog and Jamie, which is Devil Dog's keeper. They are mommy and daddy to the puppies, and so they had another litter of 8 babies, and they're adorable. She sent me pictures already to see them, so they're so cute. So 4 girls, 4 boys. So anybody looking for the best Boston Terriers in the world, chocolate
Cute.
and white,
Chocolate
they're
white. We call them
absolutely adorable.
We like to call them red and white, but
Well, no, they're not actually red.
but they're called chocolate and white.
Yeah. Well, see, that's because these guys are chocolate
I
white.
know.
Our other dogs were red and white.
I know.
There's
I
a
know,
difference,
but I
so.
think of them as red and white.
Right.
But they're more chocolate.
They're chocolate, yeah.
But, So, anyways, yesterday was a very exciting day. My buddy George and my buddy Roy and I, Roy from Roy and Becky's Travels, and George from RVing with G. We got in a Corolla and we headed to the races yesterday and had a blast. It was up at Speedway 95, just outside the city, at the town park or the city park or whatever. Little quarter miler, had a late model open show and had some legend cars there and some street stocks and some good barbecue and a good crowd, and it was good to see, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. We just had a blast. We really did, all of us. 2 more weeks. Susie says she wants to go, so I think next time we're going to go with the puppies. I'm not really sure. We'll see. We'll wheel the puppies in their new carriage that they get. Nobody should bother us. We'll sit down in the front row and check out some racing. Susie's a racing fan too, but
I do like racing.
She's fallen asleep during feature events quite a few times. So
how can you sleep during this?
I'm like looking at her like, and I go, "Wake up!" And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "How can you sleep?"
It just mesmerizes me as we go around.
Well,
and
the
around,
sound. I can see if you let the sound of a
around.
stock car get here, it can mesmerize
you and just conks me out. So. Jack said he went to the vendor tents. They were so crazy he went to Terribles instead.
Right?
I bet. There was a lot. We came back by that way. We went out for a little ride, and when we came back, we went by that way. The traffic over that way is crazy. There's
heavy
parking everywhere.
Now they're starting to park down inside Tyson's Wash and all that because you lose parking space at the actual retail center, I guess we'll call it. So you've got to park way down the road a little ways and walk to it and say, it's building and building and building. However, anything you want for an RV or camping or a trailer of some sort, it's here in this town, right, Sue? And literally, it all comes together. They just opened up yesterday or the day before over here. They got all their Class A's, their Class B's, their Class C's, all of their tow behinds, their fifth wheels, all brand new. You can go there today. You can walk through all of them. I mean, there's got to be 100 different things to look at.
I can't wait to go see
a kid in a candy store.
I know.
Watch that video at CRView because we drove through it, okay? And every door and every single rig is open. You can walk through anything in the place.
Can't wait.
Me and Sue are going to sneak in the morning sometime before people get there and check that out. We're also going to sneak in the morning a couple times during the big tent and check it out in 2 different mornings instead of trying to take it all in, and then when the crowd comes, you literally can't move from what they say, and we're not going to do that. It's free to go into the big tent, though, so that I was surprised about. So you can go as many times as you want,
Roy said that the races were very fun, and he wants to know how I managed to fall asleep during the race.
Right, Roy? How does that happen? I can't tell you. We'll be sitting there, Rick Martin's ready at Seacock, back at our track. Rick Martin will be battling for the lead with, I don't know, whoever. And I look over at Sue to say something about the race. Just saying, this is Sue.
Oh, me, what's wrong? I wasn't sleeping.
I don't know. But anyway, she's going to go with me probably next time because it's an afternoon show. Maybe she can stay awake. But anyway, we'll have puppies to watch, and she'll have barbecue to eat, so that'll help her because she likes. One thing my wife likes is her meat. That's for sure. She loves meat, beef, pork, and chicken.
I don't even need to have barbecue sauce on it.
It doesn't even have to have
barbecue sauce. I'll take it minus the barbecue.
It can be bland in boiled water. She'll eat it. She likes meat. I like meat too, so I do.
There are vendors on both sides of I-10 and all the way from Central Street to the exit. I know, it's true. They're like there is some right along the edge of the road. There's a bunch of storage units, and they're actually all open with people selling stuff out of them. So it's really cool.
Becky could sleep at a race. Heck, she could probably sleep in a race car during the race too, right? Sue's like that. When she's ready to go to sleep,
Some of us are lucky and just can go to sleep no
she's
matter
gone.
what.
I mean, I gotta have everything pretty much just right to go to sleep
do.
every single night, and I don't
do.
usually lose night sleep, but once in a while, everything won't be just right, and forget it. You know, I'm doomed. Yeah. Then once I start opening the eye to see how much time I got left to sleep, you're pretty much on the screwed side at that point because you ain't getting back to sleep, right? And that's what happens to me. Yeah.
Hello, Tommy. How are you doing? Tommy, I just did a little video today of Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. He's building out a school bus. So it made me think of you. And I saw the beginning of his work, and there's so much to be done.
Susie took some pictures of the inside of Eric's bus, but we have forbid to put them up.
Can't put them up because they're not there
and
yet.
I don't blame him because right now, if you go over to the Nomadic Fanatics, Eric channel, you'll see that it's all about his bus build. He really doesn't want pictures out there until he's shown them himself, but it's all about that. And he's been around a long time. He's got a lot of good friends helping him and stuff. So if you want to learn a lot about building out a bus, check it out.
Tommy did hers, but Tommy did all like wood, like my type of wood, nice pine. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful. I've seen the inside of Tommy's rig. And I know Sue said hi to Lorna McKenzie, but I have not personally said hi to Lorna McKenzie, one of our longest, most dedicated fans.
Unfortunately, Tommy, yours is almost done. Wouldn't that be a nice yay more than an unfortunately?
Yeah, I would be yay, no, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but just go.
She must be enjoying it though.
Yeah, check out his channel because
she said she knew. Yeah, she said she knew he was doing one, but she hasn't seen many videos.
Yeah, he might have a couple ideas that still might help you, or change or two that you could make. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you've got everything just the way you like it.
It's 4 p.m. Central Time right now. Okay. Yeah, we're at 3 here in Arizona time.
Is Mel here?
No, Melanie hasn't come in yet. They're home this day to me. That's why it'll never be done. It'll never be done.
That's the thing. It's an ongoing. Like even we've been using Finicky Fanny for 3 years, and out of those 3 years, we probably lived almost 2 years of our life in it, and it's still a work in progress. Right up until when we went to the races, Sue was painting. Sue painted a part of the wall,
which I thought yesterday I should have done a video on that.
Should have. No, that's okay. But
always think about it after it's done.
She put up some magnetic paint because now a lot of YouTube people have the magnets. Okay, so what do you do with the magnets? Because all the refrigerators in the RVs are plastic. So she painted a wall and it's sticking. All the little magnets are sticking. It's great, but it's a work in progress. It's just a work in
Tommy
progress.
said she means that the information would have been helpful. Yeah.
Oh,
but I don't think you needed it because you've done such a beautiful job with your.
I'm sure you got a lot of your information from YouTube anyways, I would say, and YouTube people. And
it's gorgeous. Hi, Cindy. How are you today?
I just hope you enjoy it once you get in and get going. And
it's cold there in New Jersey for Cindy. I bet it is. And one question I wanted to go back to, Gracie mentioned something about Jock hurt himself. So did he hurt his mouth, Gracie? Tell us a little bit about that. She thought Carol was asking about Jock, but Carol was actually asking about the puppies. So let us know what happened to Jock. I guess he's okay from what you wrote.
Jock got in trouble?
No, she just said Carol was asking about the puppies, and Gracie thought she was asking about Jock, and she said his mouth is better, that he's actually seems to be okay. But I was just curious. I didn't get the whole story there, so
I hope Jock's
just wondering. Yeah.
Jock's my buddy. We like to play ball together. We played ball together a lot, actually. Not a lot, but a few times for a long period of time.
Roy says, honey, it's been a 6-year process. I know. It's always a process.
Always a work in progress. Right. Always a work in progress.
Jack says Tommy's is totally custom. It is. She's done a lot of the work herself too. I'm a woman that doesn't know how to use a tool, so I put that out there. But you got women like Tommy who can do it all. And the Diana, Eric's girlfriend, it's Diana and Kitties is her channel. You guys check her out. She seems like a really nice young girl.
Diana and Kitties.
Yeah, that's her channel. She has a minibus, and she did her whole bus herself. Did a nice job too. And it happens to be yellow, guys, which is my favorite color, with red accents, which happens to be my favorite colors. Yep. So and she has sunflowers. So right up my alley.
Right up her alley.
Yeah.
As they say.
So I gotta check out her channel. So you guys check her out. She talks about helping women to be more assertive and more in touch with their feelings and We can all use someone like that to talk about, to listen to. So
Yep.
yeah, I hope Jack's okay too.
Yeah, check her out, Tommy. I think you'll like her. I checked out a couple of videos this morning because I never heard of her up until this morning, and fortunately, and of course I subscribed because I like what I saw. I mean, there's some pretty good quality video going on. She loves her animals.
After 5 years, I'm done figuring builds for my minivan camper. Look at that, Tim.
Hey, you
After
finally
he's
settled
changed
on.
it so many
I don't
times.
believe it though. We'll see.
He's one organized guy, though.
He is,
I
though.
have to say,
But he's probably zeroed it into what
he is
she
so
wants
organized.
and how
Yeah.
he wants it and everything else.
That means I should do a new video on him because he's changed it since last time I saw it. So we'll have to put that on my list of people to re-interview, if that's okay with you, Tim.
So Tony from Stonewolf Outdoors says, "Snow, that's a bad word." I say that's just as bad of a word as work.
Right?
Right? I gotta go back to how does
Don't say it too soon. Don't even say it.
Work.
Cindy says she's
In a couple of
expecting up
months.
to 6 inches of snow tonight, and
Wow.
tomorrow might be more. Oh no!
Yikes!
Oh no!
Yikes!
That is a bad word.
6 inches of
Steve's
snow.
not here to talk about shoveling sunshine yet. So
The only kind of snow I could deal with right now is a trace that'll melt away in the morning.
that you want to see at Christmas time only.
Before I wake up. Yeah, maybe Christmas time only.
Last Thursday night, Jock tried to play with a porcupine. Oh no! Ended up spending the night at the emergency vet. Oh, I hope he learned his lesson.
That's Jock. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I hope he learned his lesson.
So all in his mouth.
I've heard of dogs who've done that multiple times and don't learn their lesson.
I know. Sandy's dog was like that. He kept
over and over and over.
Mooney. Sandy and your mom's also. Your mom's dog, I think, was worse.
My sister had a dog, Mooney, who did it over and over and over, and never related the fact that when it went near that animal, that it got nailed with those. Yeah.
Now Jack says, now if you can find an empty Class B that gets good mileage. There you go. I guess Jack's looking for something different.
Yeah, see, I love Roy's attitude against snow. It belongs in a cup with a tasty fruit filling on it. You're absolutely right. That's the only place snow belongs. Maybe I'll take that back. When you're looking at a mountain, I don't mind seeing a little bit on the top of it, but I don't want to be in it.
No,
that's cool. Looking at it is beautiful. Hey, if all we had to do with snow is open up the window and go, oh, look how beautiful it is, and then have it gone when I go outside, I'd have no problem with snow. But
Tommy says she's going to check out Diana, which thank you very much. I think she'll.
Yeah, everybody.
I think she's going to be a really interesting lady to go check out.
Check them out, and if you haven't checked out Diana and Kitties, also check out Nomadic Fanatic.
Eric, he does nice videos.
I'm sure you probably have heard of him. He's got 24,000 subscribers. He's been doing it a long time, so you've probably heard of him. But if you haven't, by chance, check him out. He's got really good videos, really cool videos, and he's building out a bus right now. That'd be very, very.
Tim says snow and more snow dropping through the night in Chicago, Illinois. Oh my.
Oh, on Facebook, there's pictures of Jock. Yeah, I don't want to see Jock in distress though.
Oh, I'm not friends with you. I'll have to send me a friend request.
Why is that?
I'm not friends with Gracie on Facebook.
Why though?
Gracie, send me a request, please. I don't know how to request people, so I have to have them send me requests.
Hello, Melanie.
Hello,
Our daughter Melanie. Hello. We were just talking about you.
We're just saying bad things about you, Mel. Tommy says she's getting bad weather too. Now you're in Virginia, aren't you, Tommy? I believe she's in Virginia, some part of Virginia. So they must be getting a little bit of snow there too. Wow, Miss Melanie, are you getting snow coming up your way?
There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But I don't know what's going to happen on the South Coast. Sometimes the South Coast is close enough to the Atlantic Ocean where it stops the snow, right? So,
Tim says, sure, Sue Van tore away. All right, putting you on my list, Tim. We all agree with Roy that snow belongs with the flavoring on top of it. Yes. Yeah, Gracie, please do friend me so I can see poor guy.
Cindy says, hi, Lorna. Glad I could join today. Sunday at 5 is not a good time for me. Sorry about that, Cindy. I wish it was a better time. But she does miss Lucky Dog. We miss watching Lucky Dog.
They're a great couple.
Yeah, we do.
Captain Jack said a Class B for Tim to build. Oh, there we go. Are you wanting Tim to build it for you, Jack?
Yeah, I wonder if we're getting snow back home. Because a lot of times back home we're close enough to the ocean where we don't get snow, and maybe 80 miles north gets a lot of snow. So I'm wondering if that's the case. I know there's a storm going across the country, so I've been
Melanie hasn't commented.
reading about it.
Miss Melanie, you
I'm
getting snow?
curious. I'm
Tommy
curious.
Temper. Hello. That's a new friend.
Tommy Temper.
Tommy Temper. Hello, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, Quartzsite's filling up and filling up and filling up, and pretty soon there'll be times when we have to wait at the light here through probably 2 or 3 lights before you can get through. That's what happens when we first got here, right? So there was nobody.
No, it wasn't many people at all.
Not nobody, but you know what I mean. There was nothing.
Yeah. You could see the weeks go
You
by.
could almost run the lights, and you're not even chance running into anybody at first. But as the weeks go by, it builds. But it built a lot right after Christmas, and then now the New Year's is over and the 10th is coming. Watch out.
Tony said that Eric's from the same area as he, which is from Washington area, and he's been following him since he was at 5K. He's definitely an interesting guy to watch. He's funny.
Who?
Eric.
Oh yeah.
Tony's from the same area as Eric.
Yeah.
So he's been watching him since he was at 5K. So, and Tommy said yes, she's right. I'm right. She is in Virginia, and there is a storm coming her way. Oh.
Well, Tommy Temper, it's good to meet you too, and I want everybody to check out Tommy Temper and see what he's about. Welcome aboard.
And when
can we remember Tommy Temper? So
Tony, will you put up his link for us, please? If you have a YouTube page, put it on my note page there.
Yeah.
And Jack thinks that Lucky Dog will be coming back on soon. I do miss them. They're a fun couple. We're gonna get to go visit them when we on our way home again because they're fun couple to hang out with. Oh, Tommy's sub to Nomadic Fanatic too. Haven't watched in a bit. Yeah, we haven't watched in a bit. Life has just been so busy for us. We've just kind of lost track of watching everyone. But life is going to hopefully slow down a little bit. Maybe.
I hope so. Tommy Temper says he streams from Edmonton.
That's Canada.
Okay.
Edmonton,
wow,
Canada.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. We have a lot of Canadian friends.
Yeah.
Since we've been doing this and coming down here, where half the people here are Canadian. We have 2 more Canadian friends after we went to Laurie's Way the other night to a potluck.
Yes.
We finally got to meet Laurie's Way. So if you haven't checked,
fun. Yeah.
Laurie's Way, LORRIE', Laurie's Way. Check her out. She's right across over here. She's one of the original lady van campers. Actually, she's been here for 7 years now, doing YouTube videos. But we finally got to meet her, and went over to the potluck. And,
we got to see. We've met Joy before. Joy used to camp down the way from us,
but we didn't get to sit and visit with her.
No,
right?
we've just said hi to her on the way by. But we got to sit with her and her friend, who is also from Canada. She just met him here.
Yep.
What a nice man he was, and Joy is just fun to be around.
Yep. And
we just had a really good time.
And we know where that guy. And the reason why I say that guy is because I can't remember his name, but we're gonna stop and see him and reintroduce ourselves and spend some time with him. And see if I can't get this damn old brain of mine to remember names, which I can never remember anybody's name. No offense to anybody that happens. I'm just lost when it comes to remembering names. Jurassic Pork Chop, welcome. Hello, first time visitor. Yes.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
You're an anytime RVer. At my age, I am a little nervous to give up my paid off house for full-time RVing.
Yeah,
I blame you on that one.
You.
Yeah.
Jane is actually going to be on her way soon if she's not on her way already. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We love Jane. She's a great lady.
Yes, she is.
And Tommy Temper also said he's a big fan of Eric's as well. So a lot of our friends are friends of Eric.
Cool. So we need to.
He's been around a long time, so he knows everybody, I'm sure. Kind of like being around Roy and Becky. Roy and Becky know everybody.
We need to remember Tommy Temper.
Let me see my phone.
And
keep reading so I.
Jurassic Pork Chop, please, because we have no memory, and you guys are very important to us for showing up, and we are definitely going to check you out. We ask that everybody who's here go over and check those people out. Tommy Temper and Jurassic Pork Chop. We're glad to have you aboard. Knucklehead stream here, whatever you want to call it. We just sit here and chat and have a whole bunch of fun. We're
crazy old people.
We're half-time RVers in that we spend about 6 to 7 months RVing full-time, and we spend 6 to 7 months back at our home base in Massachusetts, where we own a small mobile home, and that's where we spend our summers. And I also work in the summer and take the winters off. So that's our deal. we're called officially snowbirds. We did sell our house and went full-time RVing. Was going to do that for 4, 5, 6 years, however long it took. But then Sue had some bout with something called lupus, and so she had to be around her doctor. That forced us to buy a home base, which is okay. We have a home base now, it's fine. And so that's where we're going to go spend our summers. And yeah, like I say, we spend 6 or 7 months a year on the road and 6 or 7, depending on it would be year, months at home so far. We're going to probably do this another 4 or 5 years. We actually really like this. It's a lot of fun.
You have so much friends.
As long as Finicky Fanny hangs in there and I feel safe driving and Susie has no more major health issues, then we will be doing this. There's no doubt.
And Stonewall said, Tony said he misses the cold. I know, right? But the wife doesn't like it, he said, so that's why he doesn't go back. He doesn't stay in the cold.
Misses the cold. I can believe it because
he can sleep out in the cold.
Yeah, he don't feel cold like he's a tough dude. He don't feel cold like normal people. I was out there the other morning with him chatting. He was sitting there in shorts. He had a t-shirt and a light plaid shirt, and I was out there in two sweatshirts and my heated coat, and I was comfortable. So, and he was just rocking forward. So, he likes cold. There's a lot of people who don't mind cold. It just doesn't bother them.
Roy and Becky said that Shar of Hot will be here. Now she's someone that's on their channel all the time, and I hear that it's her mom, and her brother, and I hear that they're sweethearts. So that'll be someone fun to get to know, and
very cool.
New friends to meet. So looking forward to that for sure.
We have met and looking forward to meeting
so many people.
So many people through YouTube.
Yes.
That's the main thing. Would we like to get monetized someday? Okay. But it's mind blowing, the friends that we've made, It just goes on, and we can name, I don't know, 40 or 50 different people that we've made lifetime friends with. There's no doubt about it.
Jirax Pork Chop said he doesn't make videos. I'm too ugly to put my face on here. That's not true. Look at us. We're still here. It's only not beauty going on over here. Well, maybe not for him, but.
What did it say again?
He said he's too ugly to put his face on here.
Who said that?
Jurassic Pork Chop.
Oh, come on. Look at this old mug. You kidding me?
Oh, see, Jack wants to meet Shaw too. And Stonewolf says he's been full-time for over 3 years now. It's amazing. Oh, she's currently in Yuma, Captain.
Shaw's has been on Captain's channel since 2019. Wow.
Oh, wow. So she's a friend of... Oh, good.
Yeah, we've got to spend some time with Captain here. He's just a great guy. He's a gentle soul. It means nobody any harm and just lives life to the fullest. Lets you know that he's here and he's where he's at because of God, and that's the end of it. And he just goes forward and enjoys life. And he's a wonderful guy to hang around with. He's fun. That's
Rudy wants to know, do Marines wear shorts?
Do Marines wear shorts?
Have to ask Eddie. Eddie, are you around? Eddie's a Marine.
Wear shorts?
I don't know. Is Tony a service guy? I don't know if Tony was in the service. Was he? I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't remember. I think he was, though. Yeah. Yes, in fact, he was. Yes. No, he was not.
If I want cold, I will open the freezer, says Roy.
No, he never made it to the service.
He didn't do the service?
No, I don't think so.
But we'll have to ask. All right, Eddie, Devil Dog, if you're around, answer that question, please.
We have freezer. They just Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow just shared us on Reddit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's another great channel, guys.
Hey, Belt Loop. Hello,
Gary.
Hello, Gary.
We were just talking about Eddie. So we're asking, someone asked if Marines wear shorts. Have you ever seen Eddie wearing shorts, Gary? You might know that better than me. I think he has on a video along the way, but I'm not sure.
Cruising with Calandra.
Hello.
It's another one we haven't seen. You got to write that down.
How are you?
Cruising with Calandra. Welcome aboard. We always love having somebody new. All of you, check her out. Write it down. If we can have anybody here that can put up a link for it, that'd be great. Cruising with Calandra. 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 Welcome, 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 and thank you so much for spending time here. We appreciate it.
Well, that's crazy old people.
Yeah, we're just a couple of knuckleheads is all we are, There's Tuber Chat sharing all of our...
That's another great channel, guys. If you, he's awesome for helping everybody grow. He's amazing. He does nice videos too. He actually has a nice
does.
little video chat.
I've
But
watched
his tuba chat is fast paced, man.
wicked. Like I could never
I
handle
haven't
it.
done him in a while, but
Our
he's
brains couldn't
fast.
handle it. Yeah, it's fast.
My eyes
Fast,
used to go
That's,
crazy. but
that's what happens. So it's like on Travel and Robert, it's the same thing. He has so many people that just go so fast.
Yep.
By the time you respond to somebody, it's gone.
Yep.
It's just
yeah, he's a great guy though. He helps everybody grow. So thank you for coming to join us because you are the
Of
best.
course, that's what we do. We try to support each other here. You know.
Oh, Gary says Eddie wears shorts most of the time. So yes, Marines do wear shorts.
Yeah, Marines wear shorts. Whether they have a uniform with shorts, I don't know about that though. If that's what you mean, I don't know.
Oh, Cruising with Calandra is Tony. I'm a drone pilot who films cruise ships. Oh, very cool. Very interesting. Well, you would love watching some of Desert Adventures in Arizona because he loves doing drone work and he does awesome drone work.
Wow.
So if you like watching drones, check him
very
out.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You guys would have a
I
lot
love
in common.
drone videos. I really, really do. Matter of fact, if I had the money, I'd buy myself a drone. I really would, right, Sue?
Right.
You know
That's his next purchase is a drone, but we'll see one of these days. Jack says oh, I just lost it. Where'd it go?
I wear shorts when I'm forced.
When he's forced to, yeah. Jack would prefer to be naked, I think. Jack's always topless anyways, but he's always wearing his shorts anyways. But
he has his limits. Like I think it's like 58, right? Right, Captain? 58. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but he has his limits. If it's cold out, he won't go shirtless. But if he can, he definitely doesn't like to wear a shirt.
We are in a Class C is what we're in.
Yeah.
A Class C. We bought a Class C from his dad, and I redecorated a little bit. He did a lot of mechanical work to it. And
got it all
she's in really great
out.
shape.
She's
a
good truck. We've been across country. We figured it out 8 times.
She's a 2004
without any major issues, and I believe she'll go forward without any major issues. I really do. I do maintain it though. I really do. I'm kind of anal actually. I make sure everything's maintained. Right, Sue? I mean, I try my best.
Gary says he wears the same pair of pants 99% of the time. Do you wash them, Gary? No, I'm only kidding. I know you do. I'm just kidding. He wears.
I wear the same pair of pants 100% of the time, but it's the same type of jeans.
That's what he's saying, right?
I have many.
Right.
Yeah, right. And
he wears tactical pants, he says. Right. Well, because he's a police officer, so he needs lots of pockets. Right.
I have 8 or 9 pairs of jeans that are the same style, same thing. Like you would think I'm wearing the same pair of pants every day, but I'm not.
Yeah, he wears 5'11" tactical pants, but he says they're comfortable to him. But he also is a policeman, so he has to have places to put important things.
When I was working as a mechanic, I would have Dickies. I had a whole drawer full of Dickies, and of course, you didn't know I changed my pants every day, but it would be I either had black or blue Dickies. But I don't wear those no more because I'm not a mechanic, and I'm more comfortable in jeans. Really, you're more warm in jeans too. Like Dickies don't really give you too much protection from the cold.
And Tony, who is cruising from Calandra, he is on YouTube, Instagram, and I lost it now.
And TikTok.
It's
yes. Cruising with
Calandra.
So
is Calandra your
CALANDRA? It sounds like a beautiful name.
So is Calandra your drone? Is that what that name came from?
Yeah, or is that your personal name?
No, his name is Tony.
Oh, his name is Tony.
Tony, yeah.
But I mean, does he have a wife named Calandra? Is what I'm
maybe.
saying.
I'm thinking it's his drone.
It could be.
That's my guess. Tell me if I'm right.
Yep.
I like to be right, so.
She does. She has to be right.
No, that's not true. Don't be making faces at me.
I think I'm making you a wet willy.
Do not even think about it. You are very sweet. Does he get whacked? Do you? Roy's very sweet. Doesn't whack Becky, but I will whack you. Oh, I've lost my place.
No, I said no. It's just his name. It rolls with the tongue. It does. Cruising with Cassandra does roll with the tongue. Absolutely. See that?
Oh, I'm still up here. Gary says occasionally he'll wear jeans, and about the same amount I have a pair of shorts with 29s all over them. I hate clothes, Captain Jack says.
Cruising with Calandra, just subscribe
to us. Thank you. We appreciate
and
that.
We will do the same for you. We will go and check you all out.
No, I don't think you can get away going naked, nor can Captain Jack. Jack, at least
nobody wants to see Captain
naked.
naked.
At least we see him with pants on. No shirt, but he wears pants at least.
Thank you. Captain naked. Nobody. Hello, Doreen.
Hello, Doreen.
Doreen pops in just as we're talking about a naked Captain Jack. Sorry, Doreen. No, it's just, we were just talking about Captain wearing a shirt, and basically all we were talking.
Gary, have you gotten to see pictures of the new babies? Gracie, Mama Gracie, which is Gracie and Spike, and Gary's babies, Rosemary and AJ, and also Nikki's mom, just had new babies. They had 8 new babies today. So did you get to see pictures of them, Gary? I'm sure you did. It's called a Chevy, LOL.
I would say you can.
Oh, what's his last name?
Jurassic Pork Chop is asking a question, and he wants to know if you can live on the road for $2,900 a month and live reasonable. Yes, you can if you're not moving. If you're moving all over the place with finicky Fanny at 7 miles a gallon, no, $2,900 a month is not enough. But if you're sitting still in an LVTA place, you have enough money for food, you have enough money for propane, and
Yes.
that's all you really need. So yeah, I mean, it's doable.
Yes.
And comfortable.
Right.
Granted,
you have the cost of going. We have a cost of going back and forth, back home to Massachusetts.
Right.
But that's why he works in the summer.
But
to help
last year, we
that.
did a lot of traveling, and it
We
cost
did.
us a fortune.
We spent
in
a
fuel.
lot of money.
So no,
yeah.
The answer is no. If you're going to keep moving. The answer is yes. If you move occasionally, yes.
Gary said he used to sleep all natural until he saw a movie somewhere along the way that had a fire and they had to run outside of the house.
I get a vision in my head, Gary.
Ever since then, he can't.
Kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out. I get a vision in my head. No.
Oh, you never know where we're going to go with these
when
things.
I get a picture in my head like that. It's almost like getting a song stuck in your head that you don't like.
Hello, Doreen. I'm trying to figure out neged. Doreen's mother says it neged. I'm sure in a nice Virginia or Tennessee drawl that sounds much differently than my Eastern drawl over here.
So Gracie and Jock's point of view from a Class B van is even if you are moving, 2,900 is doable. That's probably correct. But at 7 miles a gallon, not so much. We spent, how much was it? $6,000 on $5,000 on fuel last year.
$6,000.
$6,000 on fuel last year.
Yeah, but we did. We went a lot of places.
And that's not, divide that up and now add, we went to a lot of places, but divide that up and then add, food and propane and your basic needs. We couldn't do it moving constantly. We could do it moving occasionally, though. If we were here on BLM land, had to move every 14 days, 25 miles, yeah, it's doable.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye, Gracie. Thank you so much for jumping in, and look forward to seeing you here before we know it. And please do friend me on Facebook. That would be awesome.
Okay, we were just telling you all about a video that Tim from CRView had put up on Quartzsite. So I want you, there he is. He just came in. Tim, hello, my buddy. Tim from CRView is here, and I want you all to go over and check that video out. It's kind of cool. It's showing you what's happening here. It's showing you he's showing you the big tent, all of the brand new RVs that are in there. We took a ride around town and checked out the whole town the morning after New Year's Eve when everybody was sleeping. So we had the place to ourselves and we could check the whole place out. But anyway, go over and check him out. Check out his video. It's a good video.
Thank you.
He does really good videos.
Thank you so much, Tony, for coming to visit us. We really appreciate it, and we will definitely check you out. And I'm assuming all of our friends will check you out as well. You have a great day, and thank you so much.
Yeah, see, like Tony just said, the more you move, the more it costs. But if you are willing to stay places for a couple of weeks at a time, yeah, you can do it for that price. You can. You really got to watch yourself, but you can. But you also got to have, if you're going to be on the road and you're going to be traveling, you need some sort of an emergency fund in storage, whether it be a credit card, whether it be actual cash, whether it be a bank account somewhere with a little bit of money, because breakdowns are expensive and you got to get off the road in a hurry. The cops are not going to wait if you have a big RV stuck down the middle of the road, and the average price for a tow is $1,000 before they even touch it. Okay, so it's expensive to have stuff worked on, so you got to keep that in mind. You always got to have that for backup.
You're 70, so you're a little older than us, but it's totally doable.
You could do it. It's doable.
I mean, you can come out here to Arizona for $180 this year. Next year it's going to go up a little bit. But
you can stay in the state, and between Nevada and Arizona, which when you're traveling north for the summer to stay cool, it's not that far. Okay, so you can go up into the state forest, like up in Flagstaff area and stuff, and stay cool, and then come down here for the winter. And okay, you've only traveled a couple thousand miles a year at that point. So yeah, it's doable. If you want to chase 70 miles an hour, this 70 miles an hour, 70 degrees, this is the part of the country to do it.
Right.
It really is.
Captain Jack says, Jurassic, you can do it. I'm 71.
Yeah.
Jurassic is 70.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely
You can
doable.
do it.
And you can say, so this year it's $180 to stay here in Quartzsite for 6 months. And that covers your dumping, your water, and your trash for 7 months. Right.
And the thing is next year it's going up to 300.
But
Still a deal.
Doable.
Okay.
Right.
You get water, trash, and a place to camp for 7 months for 300 next year. It's more than it has been, but it's still a good deal. It just is. And the water here, I mean, I've heard people complain about it, but me and Sue have no problem with the water.
Well, we put it through our Berkey.
We run it through our Berkey before we drink it, but it's fresh tasting. It's good.
That's
it quenches your thirst.
Right. Tony says age is not the factor. No, it's definitely not.
Doreen just gave us an idea too that a lot of the campgrounds have, monthly rates, which you can save a lot of money if you stay some places for a month. A lot of times they'll work with you and give you. Age is not the factor, Tony says, and it's right. If you feel well and you feel up to it, it doesn't take a whole lot of physical stamina to do it. You just have to do it laid back, take it easy, do short traveling days. When you do, in my opinion, you should stay in one place for 7 days. That way everybody gets a break off the road. You can regroup, and then when you get back on the road, it's much more exciting than just driving and traveling and driving and traveling and drive. It's fun too, but it just gets monotonous at my age, at our age. When you're young, not an issue.
Jurassic, we sold our house 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May. We sold our house, and our plan was to go on the road for 4 or 5 years and then buy something. But because I got sick, we ended up buying something last year. So we bought a mobile home, paid it off, and now we just have, we bought a mobile home, so we have to pay. We don't own the lot it's on, so we have to pay lot rent.
Have to pay like a lot rent fee, but we get a lot for that fee.
Right. That's what we do.
We get water, we get trash pickup, we get snow removal, blah 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 blah. And it's a 55 plus community, and we have lots of nice people around. It's very, very, very quiet. And like we took and sold our home, got ourselves on the road.
For a year.
And we had a stash that we wasn't going to touch until we were able to buy. Till we had to buy something, which sounds like you can probably do if you sell your house for $500,000. Stash that money, make a pact to yourself that you're not going to touch it. When the time comes, you'll have that for backup. That's what we have. We have no mortgage now, so that's the other thing. We got out of the mortgage of our home. We sold it and stashed it. So it worked.
But we have a place to go to wherever we're done doing this.
When we did it, a lot of the young people and our kids and other folks thought, "Oh my God, you're crazy!" Da, 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 da. But you know what? You only live once, and if that's what you want to do, and you think you can do it. Right. Because you don't want to lay on your deathbed saying, "I wished I fill in the blank," whatever that would be. You just don't.
Tony says, "I burn out if I move too much. Then again, I hate to sit still." So yeah, you got to find that happy medium. I'm
the same way. Like I don't like to sit still. Like sitting here in the Quartzsite is fun, and
I do enjoy sitting
and everything.
Still.
But I do like, traveling a little bit.
Right.
Susie doesn't mind sitting still,
still,
but she don't mind moving either. I mean, we're gonna be moving. We've moved already. We're going to be moving soon. We're gonna jump in Finicky Fanny and take a trip out to Tucson for the Ironwood. So that'll get that out of my system. I don't need to travel constantly. I need to travel maybe every 6 weeks a little bit. That's all. Even if it's in the car, just taking a trip.
And you find it more relaxing in between.
Yeah, and like the other day, I had to go pick up. I had to take Roy to pick up Becky at the airport, and it was wonderful because it was like traveling for me.
Yeah.
So we went all the way to Phoenix and all the way back, and I got the traveling out of my system. Doesn't have to be in Finicky Fanny. It can be in my car. It doesn't really matter. Right. Around here, you feel like you're traveling a lot anyways because it's a 50-mile trip to go shopping. So, and it's a beautiful trip. You have always something different to look at. There's always a different way to look at it. It's depending on the time of the day. All the mountains around here look different depending on the time of day.
Tim said that when they first went full time, the first 3 years we moved every 3 weeks. Now 7 years in, we move twice a year. See, that's what changes.
That's what changed.
You find where you want to be, and that's another part of it too.
Right.
Is
Which
that's
is
part
what
of
we,
it is
which
finding
is
where you want to be.
basically what we've done. We know we want to spend winters down here in the warmest part of the country. We would maybe do Florida also, but Florida is just overpopulated. It's no fun. It's just wherever you go, there's just right through. It's just traffic and people, and so
Right.
you know, we know. I would have liked to spend summers in maybe Tennessee-ish area, but Sue wanted to be close to the kids,
I
so
wanted to be
we
close
know
to the
we're going to
kids.
be in Massachusetts for the winters and here to stay warm for the summer. And that's probably what we'll do until we can't do it anymore. Let's
Right.
just put it that way,
Right.
either financially or physically.
Right. Have the best of both worlds. Basically.
Yeah, and we got the best of both worlds. And I'm only working 6 months out of the year. This year it might be 5 months because we're going to take one final, hopefully, if everything works out right, we're going to take one final trip across the upper part of the United States, check out the 3 states we really want to check out, which is Idaho, Washington, and
Oregon,
and then spend a month or so there in some cheap state parks and stuff, and then come to Quartzsite. But after that, we're just going to go Massachusetts, Quartzsite, Massachusetts, Yuma, Quartzsite, Plumosa Road.
We love Yuma too.
Yeah, we love Arizona. I love Arizona. Sue likes Arizona. I love Arizona. Sue wants more trees and grass, but
I miss trees and
Sue
grass.
also sees and appreciates the beauty.
Oh, I
in
do.
the
It's
desert.
beautiful here.
Absolutely. The sunrises and sunsets are unbelievable.
Gorgeous, yes.
Every day, say between 65 and 75 right now. Every night's between 38 and 48 every single night. So it cools down. You can sleep. And open roads. And it's just... And
it's a nice place
it's
to
just
be.
a nice place to be. Yeah. And
Jack says we both have ants in our pants.
And we've had...
Hello, Dirk. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining us.
No, Gary. We do Massachusetts in the summer. Yeah. He thinks we do Massachusetts in the winter. That's a little backwards, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
No, we do Massachusetts in the summer, where I work on a golf course, and then we come down here for the winter to stay warm. My personal goal, is to never see snow until I don't have to work anymore, when I can just stay inside and not have to worry about it anyways. That's my goal anyways. So
Gary says I'm good sitting as long as I have there's a TV or a computer there in front of me. Did you say hi to Dirk, by the way? Did you see him?
I didn't. Dirk, welcome.
Yeah, he came in.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I got to talking and wasn't paying attention.
That's
Sorry.
the thing. He gets to talking. Tony says I take solo camps to get me by. That's what he did. Tony takes he and Huck take off and they go camping and rock hunting.
They spend the
and
night
then
out.
They come back.
He sets up a hassock or a tent, and they just spend the night out in the middle of like nowhere and go rock hunting.
Oh, Jurassic said he traveled all around the U.S., all around the world actually, for 40 years with his job. And here I am now wanting to still travel some. Well, there you go. Yeah, that traveling bug bites you. Yeah, that's it.
I was fortunate enough to be raised traveling. So we were always going either to New Hampshire or Maine or Vermont or Florida or whatever. So I was raised traveling. So it's what's so funny.
Dirk says, hi, Captain. Kathy is talking me into taking my guitar. Maybe just one pair of undies.
Right? So anyways, I was raised traveling. A lot of people weren't. I'm sure that you were. Right, Tony, that you were raised traveling. And so Sue didn't really do a lot of traveling. She didn't do any traveling until we got married.
Met him.
So she's got it in her blood, because going full-time RVing, by the way, was her idea.
That was my idea.
You know, so she likes traveling.
Which, if you guys knew me, is totally odd, because I was one person who didn't like change whatsoever. I loved my little house. Absolutely loved my little house. Loved every little thing in my house. And I had to get rid of a lot of it. And so it was amazing that I could even do that. So I don't know what happened. Something in the atmosphere changed me, I guess. I don't know.
I think it was lupus that changed
but
you. Right?
I do love doing this. But I have to say, I
think lupus changed you.
Something did. I have the best of both worlds now. I have my camper, which I love. I have my little home at home I love. So I got the best of both worlds. I can't ask for anything more.
Good for you. So do I, really, other than being in Massachusetts. But I don't have to be in Massachusetts in the winter, so you know what? It's not a problem, because it gets hot wherever you are. Even if you're in.
I'm just trying to make this go up here. Oops! Oh, I'm touching buttons. Sorry, guys.
Even if you're in Canada.
I'm just
Still,
trying to make that go up
it's
because I
still
missed some stuff.
it still gets okay. Are you
No,
done?
I'm trying to get this to go down. I mean,
Even if you're in Canada, you still have 90-degree days. You know, it's down as far as it goes.
no, I'm up. I missed some stuff up top.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. Okay,
Up then.
there you go.
Not down. So, anyways, like I was saying, you know, so as far as being in Massachusetts, that's fine. I don't mind. I like being next to the kids too, and that's all good. But it's only in the summertime. I don't have to deal with the winter, so that's fine.
Right.
Because
And like you said-
it gets to be 90 degrees anywhere. Doesn't
Right.
matter where. Even in Canada, some of our Canadians, oh yeah, it gets up to 90. Well, it gets up to 90 all over the northern hemisphere. It's just the way it is.
Right. And
Buzz-
the
Buzz
thing is in the summer I don't like the heat, so I'll stay where if it's cold in the winter, we'll just stay inside.
Yeah.
We don't have to work. We just we don't have to go outside. So when the time comes, we'll just stay inside.
Busby Adventure says, don't rub it in, Merton. It's freezing.
Hi, Chris. How are you? I
Hi,
haven't seen you in
Chris.
so long.
I'm not trying to rub anything in, but you know,
It's freezing there.
It's freezing.
Yeah, because now see, Chris used to live here in Arizona, and Chris moved to. Chris, I'm forgetting where you moved to.
Up north somewhere where it's cold.
Not north. I want to say Tennessee, but I don't think it's Tennessee. Chris, remind me. Crazy old memory.
But anyways, it's been as low as 17 degrees up home this year, and when it was 17 degrees up there, it was 70 here. So that's a big benefit.
Yeah.
You know?
Gary says he has an aunt and uncle in Indiana that go to Florida for the winter. Florida is absolutely gorgeous.
We would
gorgeous.
be
Really
better
is.
off to do Florida because it's only 1,000 miles from home. But here's the thing:
it's so crazy.
It's so crazy and so crowded that you just, no matter where you go, you're taking your life in your hands because you have old people that's doing 30 and you have young people that's doing 90, and there's bad accidents all over the place and there's traffic all over the place. It's just no. So this is nice. This is you know, you're out in the middle of kind of nowhere, and it's very peaceful. It's very nice. The people are very friendly. Wherever you go, you're not jammed with traffic, except for the month of January here in Quartzsite. And even then, you're not jammed with traffic because
you just don't have to go out.
You don't have to go out. It's fine.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It's fine.
Tony said to hit him up when we go up to Northwest. So hopefully you'll still be there because I think you leave the end of October.
I hope so, Tony. Maybe you can
show us around.
And I'm going to definitely keep in contact with you during that trip, Tony, because you can probably tell us places where we can camp.
Yeah, you'll tell us
where to go. I don't know nothing about the area at all, so that'd be great.
Okay, make that go back down though.
Okay, guys. So, anyways, we have 3 minutes left.
Okay. Oh, we'll go too fast. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm reading slowly today.
And I want to thank everybody for coming, and I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve, right, Sue?
Yes, Happy New Year, everyone.
We both say Happy New Year. We're holding our hands saying Happy New Year right now. I hope everybody has a wonderful New Year. That's all I can say. I hope you had fun on New Year's Eve. I know we were in bed early, but the people around here were. There was a party atmosphere around here, like they were like big time. Fun to listen to. But yeah, like at 12 o'clock, you could hear collectively from all over this place, Happy New Year. It was amazing. And then fireworks were going off, and you know, we were in bed by it is.
Right.
So we thank you guys very, very much. Once again, we want to thank and Becky's Travels.
Thank you so much, guys.
They're sponsoring our winter series here in that they're letting us use their Starlink, which is very, very kind of them. They've become wonderful friends. They're sweet people. We're neighbors. We'll probably be neighbors for the next...
They got our back, for sure.
Yeah, we'll probably be neighbors for the next several winters because we've become buds.
They're fun to hang out with.
Also is our neighbor. We've become buds. Our being with George, he's become our bud too. And
Jane will be coming soon.
Jane's
Jane.
She's our other big bud. So
go to the end. I think we might miss somebody. I don't want to miss anybody. No, not down. Yeah, see, it's going too fast today.
We want to say goodbye, everybody. Thanks, Melanie, for stopping by. Thanks, Captain Jack and Cindy Hogan and Lorna McKenzie and Carol, Busby Adventures and Belt Loop 29 and Jurassic.
And all our new friends.
Pork Chop and Cruising with Calandra. And I mean, it just goes on. And Busby Adventures. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. We thank you guys. We don't know why you come by to see us, but we love the fact that you do. And we will be here continuing the winter series next week, sponsored by Roy and Becky's Travels, and we thank you all very, very much.
Same bat time, same bat channel, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. See ya.